Hey guys, Kessler the Guy here, back with another episode of Medieval Engineers. Today, of course, I'm continuing my construction / recreation of Bodiam Castle. So today, I'm thinking we're going to work on filling in this big empty space in the center. I'm going to create the walkways or battlements or whatever the fuck you want to call it. The shit where you walk around on when you're in the castle is what I'm going to work on today. And I don't know if anything else, but I've got some pictures here. And we're just gonna go for it, and hopefully things go well, because why the fuck wouldn't they? In case you didn't know, this is a very old castle, so the interior on the existing current castle today is pretty much destroyed, so there's like ruined walls. But I did find an interesting rendering of what I assume is supposed to be what it might have looked like back in its prime when it wasn't a crumbling ruin. So I'm going to go off of that. I'll probably splash that on the screen if I remember to do that, which I'm sure I will. And also show you some pictures of the courtyard as it is today, again, if I remember. But I'm sure I will. So after you see that, let's just go ahead and just jump right in and start building. So right here, we're going to just kind of drag it out all the way across. And then I'll see, there should be windows, let's say, like right here. And it looks like the windows flank on either side of the doorway, so that's how we're going to do it. Let's rotate this. We're going to put two windows here and here. And then we are going to put another layer of blocks on top of it, followed by some more windows. So it looks like there's a window right above this window and this window. And then over here, and there's probably a window underneath it, but I can't see it. I only have one angle of this. That's why I'm starting with this, because this is the angle that I can see. So, you know, like I said, this is just kind of an approximation of what Bodiam Castle looks like in my own eyes. So this is certainly not going to be a 100% historically accurate recreation, but it's going to be something. And hopefully it'll look kind of cool. And I think it already looks pretty cool so far. And some people seem to agree with me, so I'll go based on that and say this castle is going to look cool, no matter how accurate of a recreation it actually is. Now, here's where basically all the rest of this is kind of open to my interpretation. Like, literally, I have no idea how. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of open to my interpretation, like I said already, how this is going to come out. So I'll just kind of build it, and then I'll add details where I see details necessary. And I'll also use the ground plans that I have as well to kind of guide me in this quest. This quest of castle recreation. Alright, so the basic layout is good. What needs to go on top of these is battlements, obviously. It looks like battlements go all the way around. On here, if I'm wrong, well, fuck you. Just fuck you. I do what I want. I'm almost thinking that I should make the interior a little bit thinner. Like, move these walls in one block on each side. Because this is quite tight. But then again, it could just be this particular rendering I'm looking at is just different from what I have. I'm gonna say, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna expand this. We're gonna move every wall out by one. Now what? Well, I guess since I got the walls done, I can add walkways and, well, actually, I probably want to do interior first. Like, add floors. That makes more sense to me, in fact. So you know what I'm going to do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Well, you know, before I do that, I'll tell you what I was going to do when I do it. Before I do that, though, I'm going to add the rooms and separate things out so the upper floors have a support structure in place. So let me do that then first. Alright, you go through this doorway, which is right here. And then you are in a room, which is right here. And then all the way to this corner here, there is some kind of wall. So we'll build some kind of wall here. All the way up here, and we'll leave a space for the doorway to be added later. And delete you, because that doesn't need to be there. And then we have another support type wall here. I think we're good. I think we're good. And you know what? This is going to bother me, so I'm going to do it like this. And we're going to do it like this. Looks good. And then we're just going to put in the walls somehow. I need a solid stone block. I don't have one equipped. Nope, not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the fucking floor. There we go. And that doesn't fit there. I need to delete this block probably to fit it. It does fit. And we'll do this. Look at that, it's gonna be nice and secure here. It's gonna be a strong fucking entrance. Alright, so that lays out the chambers, the various chambers in here. So let's go ahead and whip out our wooden floor panels and to start kind of dragging them out how I want them. You know, it would make more sense though. I need to complete these towers here on either side, and then we'll move on to that. Looks good. So that's one side. Then I assume we'll need some kind of battlements to go around the edges. Nope, not gonna be that piece. Could be this piece, I guess. It doesn't look as good. Oh well. That's just how it has to be. Okay. Yep, that's... whatever, I guess. So that's lined up, and then let's kind of get a feel of how the other side's gonna look by completing this one first. So let me quick save before I start fucking with floors, because they always fuck me over. Awesome. Doesn't look too bad to me. Actually coming along and starting to look like a castle. So I still need to do the inner battlements on here. I need to fix this, or finish this tower, and finish that tower there once I decide how it's going to go. And that'll be most of it, really. So yeah, let me finish these towers, and then that'll probably be it for this episode. And then tomorrow's episode, or whenever I get around to doing the next episode, that'll be more about just adding detail to what we already have. And then after that, the castle should be done, so I'll have my completion episode. So, congratulations! Exciting times are ahead of us. Okay, so I pretty much completed the majority of the shell of the castle, I guess you could say. I got all the wooden floors laid out, I got all the battlements up, and all the towers are now completed. They have doorways. I still need to figure out how I'm going to do floors for these large towers here. I'll worry about that later, I guess. I also need to work on staircases. All that kind of stuff I'm going to do in my next episode, whenever that may be. Probably tomorrow, but I do work really early, so I might be too fucking tired to bother with recording. I don't know. But for now, I think that's it. I'm pretty satisfied with the progress we made. I mean, this thing is essentially done. I mean, if you're just looking at it from here, this thing is done, and it looks pretty fucking good. I'm really happy with how it looks. You go in through here. This entrance is pretty much done, and then you got the hallway here. I will probably add some floors here, so there's like multiple levels, and then maybe furnish the rooms a little bit, but for the most part I'm not going to worry about that. And then you go out here. The only wall that has windows is this one, because that's the only one I can see with windows. I'll see if I can find more pictures that has a better point of reference, whatever fucking word that is. But for now, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, if you watched all the way through, which I much appreciate. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already to become a part of the greatest community on YouTube. I think that's all I need to say. Oh, be sure to follow me on Twitter and check my description for a link to my Steam group so you can always be in the know when I'm doing shit like streaming or playing games, and I don't fucking know what else. Maybe I'll post other useful shit on that goddamn, whatever, Steam group. So, this is too rambly. I'm ending it now. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you next time. My name is Kessler the Guy. Goodbye!